but you're gonna love your next comedian. He's awesome. I've seen him all around town, and you're gonna love him. So please give a warm welcome for Garrett.
Woo,
What's up, y'all? So this mic could work most of the time. Like this. Alright. So, what's up, everybody? Thanks for coming out. Do we have any necrophiliacs in the crowd? Yeah, alright, cool. I'm not ashamed. Good man. Any cannibals? Cannibals? Alright, cool. So you guys are in luck because I recently decided what I'm going to have done with my body when I die. I couldn't decide, but I really wanted someone to benefit from it, so I was like, man, I should probably give this to some necrophiliacs. And then I was like, wait, no, I should give it to cannibals. And then I was like, oh, how do I decide? And I realized I don't have to decide. I'll donate it to some necrophiliacs first, and then, on the condition that when they're done, they have to give it to the cannibals. And that way, when the cannibals get me, I'll be cream-filled. So, any of the ladies in here on Tinder? Yeah? Who said woo? Woo? Okay. So, do you have wine selected as one of your passions by any chance? You do? Okay, perfect. That's great. So, do you own a vineyard? No? Do you work at a vineyard? Have you been studying the subtle art of fermentation for a few years now? No, so you just like to get drunk? On wine? Okay, that's not a passion. A passion is, get a dictionary. Okay. So, this is for the fellas in the audience. Anyone in here ever wondered to yourself, like, just exactly how much have I ejaculated in my life? Probably wondered that at some point, right? I'm sure we're all over the 1 gallon or liter, several liters range. I myself would reckon probably over a bathtub, somewhere between like bathtub and kiddie pool worth of jizz. And then when this is what brought me to the really bad thought, like what if you let a kid, you had this kiddie pool full of jizz, and then the kid jumps in and starts playing in it. If you let them play in it, is that like a crime? I mean, don't get me wrong, I think it should be a crime. I just don't know what crime it is. What would you charge this person with? I mean, it's not harming the kid. It's like letting them play in the ocean. It's salty, might get in their eyes and sting. No big deal though, right? So, okay. I know what you're trying to tell me. Anyway, no thank you. So, I tried to tip my waiter the other day, but he was too stable. So, anyone in here like democracy? Democracy? Big fans of democracy? Yeah? That's a good idea? Why not? I'll tell you why not. You know what else is democratic? You know what's democratic? Like the epitome of democracy? Good example? Gang rape. So yeah, not so big on democracy now, are you? Okay. So, when I first heard about, it's true. That's why it's funny. So when I first heard about battered wives, I was like, wow, those sound delicious. I wonder if they're using like a beer batter or pancake batter maybe. Yeah. So I think if the American government was really serious about the war on terror, they would have shut down all the haunted houses. So, I know most of the ladies here are taken, but just for the record, I'm like the perfect man, in case you're wondering. Take my word for it. But there's one problem, one minor little problem, and that's that I don't have a lot of money. I told this girl how much money I how much I had in my bank account. She said she needs a few more zeros. And I said, zeros mean nothing. Don't you know anything about numbers? Idiot. But man, if I had $1 for every girl that wouldn't fuck me, they would all want to fuck me. So I was trying to have sex with this girl the other night, and she kept saying no, but I don't speak Spanish. But so I stopped. I said, "What's wrong?" She said, "My body says yes, but my mind. My body says yes, but my mind says no." I said, "Okay, well, let me ask you something. Do you know how to make mitochondria?" She said, "No, why?" I said, "Well, your body does. And so I submit to you that your body is much more intelligent than your mind. So therefore, you should listen to your body and fuck me." Didn't work. Some girls just really don't like logic. So, I was I was listening to someone talk about facial recognition technology and how it's proliferating through China, especially at a rapid rate. And they said that they can identify a Chinese person within 1 second with this facial recognition technology. And I was like, I don't know about that, man. Like, there's 1 billion Chinese people. That seems like kind of a far-fetched claim. And then they said, this is how I knew they were lying. They said, they can identify any Chinese person within a second, even with the face mask on. And I was like, okay, this is bullshit. There's no way you can tell 1 billion Chinese people apart just by looking at their eyes. You're all afraid to laugh because you think it's racist, right? It's not racist, but whatever, okay. I know because I used to be a racist, actually. I'm a reformed racist. I'm better now, but there was a time, I'm ashamed to admit, there was a time when just the idea that some big, strong black guy coming and defiling one of our pure, innocent, pure-blooded little white girls just make my blood boil, you know, make me sick. But I've grown, okay? I've matured. And I've healed from the mental illness of racism. And now, not only am I able to accept this kind of interracial intercourse, but I even jack off to it. So, black.com. Okay, so I'll leave you with this. Anyone here into bestiality? Everyone know what bestiality is? It's just sex with animals, basically. So I'm not into it personally, but I can understand the curiosity. You know, I'm not going to hate on these bestiality people because I can understand them wondering themselves, like, is the human pussy the best pussy? And then, you know, there's only one way to find out. And you know, another thing, one thing that's really great about bestiality is that you don't have to worry about pregnancy, as far as I know. I'm not sure, maybe if you fucked a sheep, you know, a few months later out pops this half human, half sheep hybrid abomination. But I imagine you'd be holding it like this, feeling this strong emotion of unconditional love in part of you, and another part of you is feeling hunger. And then you're thinking, send it to college, or should I just raise it for 1 year and send it to slaughter? Oh man. Well, I know which one would be the most cheap, the most economical option, and also the most delicious. All right, well that's my time. Thank you, I'm Garrett.
All right. Doesn't Garrett look like the villain in that Lemony Snicket book? Have you guys seen that? Have you seen that book?